Hello everybody and welcome back to Reading Reddit. Today's story is called No Way Lady, You Can't Stay in My Home With Your Kid. The story is by Melonshy16, so let's get straight into it. So my family owns a bed and breakfast. The story takes place during that really big hurricane in 2018. It was when the hurricane had just turned into a tropical storm. Sometime that morning, this lady, who is the most commonly known as EP, called, and this is the following conversation that ensued. Enjoy. EP equals entitled wife / parent. H equals the husband. Me equals who else but the one and only me. Phone rings. I pick up the phone and answer with redacted bed and breakfast. Redacted speaking. A nice mannered woman responds with hi redacted. Me and my husband are spending a few nights with you in a few weeks time and we're wondering if we could bring our son with us. We can certainly add another person to your stay. May I ask how old your son is, I say? He's 10 years old. Well, I'm very sorry, but unfortunately we do not accept any children under 13 years old. He's very well mannered and very mature for his age. I'm sorry ma'am, but it's simply a policy. Well, couldn't you just make an exception? At this point I can see where it is heading, and usually when we don't want it to get out of hand, we just use this excuse. Once again, I apologize, but the state says our B&B cannot accept anyone under 13. Now I can refer you to another B&B in the area who would be happy to accommodate your family. The state doesn't say anything about our age limit, we just feel that people come to our business to get away from children. Oh well, I can't do that. I'll just stay at your business. Okay ma'am, anything else I can help you with? Of course. How much to add a third person in a separate room? To add another person would be whatever rate on that room for those dates would be. But I must ask, are you referring to your son? No, of course not, he's too young, she said so unconvincingly. May I ask who you are bringing? My son. What the lady? Ma'am, as I said before, we cannot accept anyone under 13. Clearly frustrated, she says, well, can I just cancel my reservation then? If that is what you wish to do, then of course. We have a 14-day policy that you lie within, so we'll have to keep your first night's deposit. I'm not paying for a room I'm not sleeping in. It's our policy, clearly stated when you make the reservation. There is a low chance the room can be re-rented, and it pays for the companies that route our business, as well as the credit card company and any supplies we bought in preparation for your stay. EP clearly does not understand this and continues to scream at me that I cannot take her money because she hasn't stayed with us. This goes back and forth until she just hangs up in frustration. I go ahead and process the cancellation, and I thought that was the end of it. Oh boy, I was wrong. This is where the hurricane comes in. The phone rings. I answer the phone and say, redacted bed and bre. I want to cancel my reservation. It's EP calling back. I've already processed the cancellation, it's taken care of. So I have my money back? No ma'am, we had to keep the first night's deposit. Well, I saw your area is being affected by the hurricane. That would be incorrect ma'am. The coast did see some of the hurricane, but now it is a tropical storm. And we expect to see no more than 3 inches of rain by the end of it. Yeah, but all the highways are closed, and it will be wet and muggy. They won't be closed in a week and a half when your reservation was, and it was your choice to vacation in a coastal state during hurricane season, ma'am. At this point, she berates me with more screaming, and she gets her husband on the phone, who, if he's reading this, I respect, but damn dude, I am so sorry for you. The husband goes on to say, so is there any way for us to get our money back? No sir, it's simply the policy, I say, expecting hell to rain down. The husband sighs, alright, thanks anyways, have a nice day. You too, I say, relieved for it to be over. Or so I thought. Again. No more than 5 minutes later, phone rings. I answer again with, redacted bear. I want my money or I'm going to show up anyways. I expect to be accommodated. Screams EM. Finally, my dad, who is also the owner, overhears this and takes the phone. Now I don't know what EP decided to say for the next few minutes, but I do know that my dad doesn't take anything. My dad calmly responds with, this is my home as well as my business. If you decide to show up, we'll treat you as an intruder. The cops are no more than a few blocks away, and we have the right to defend our home. He hangs up, blocks the number, but not before writing it down on a sticky note and pasting it to our calendar on the date of arrival. Luckily for them, EP and her kid never showed up. But if the husband ended up divorcing her and sees this, I'll be happy to have you stay at the lodge for a free night. This story is called My Son is a Professional Gamer, so he must get this for free. The story is by Finn Troller, and let's get started. So I'll tell a little bit of a backstory. In Finland, we have this song called TET, which is like a work experience thingy. In the 8th grade, it lasts a week. I was 14, and I had taken a job in a tech store. It was good. I'm somewhat nerdy, and I know about technology and computers. This is all translated from the Finnish conversation, or the argument. I'm a high school student, and my English might have mistakes. EK equals esports kid / entitled kid. EM equals entitled kid's mother. Me equals, take a wild guess. M equals the store manager. Pekka. The name has changed, obviously. So I've been working there for a few days, and it was Thursday, around 2 PM. I had about an hour left of work, since the TET rules said that the work time was 6 hours. I was behind a cash register desk, filling the cabinets with some phones that had arrived in a shipment that day. Then the EM and EK entered in. The store manager was in the storage room, the mum was in her 40s, and the kid was about 11 to 13. Me. Hello, welcome to the tech store. How may I help you? EM. Good afternoon, my son is looking for a keyboard. I pointed to my left where the gaming products were, and there were mostly Razer products available. The others were sold out, and the store didn't really have much of the accessories. Me. On that shelf, feel free to look around. EM. Thanks. The EM and EK walked over, and I kept on filing the cabinets. I heard some discussion from behind me, but I didn't bother to listen to it. Sometime later, I was done and looking over to them. They were looking at the prices and thinking about it. Me. Need any help? EM. Yeah, I don't understand the difference between this Black Widow Ultimate Chroma and this Orcanta Chroma. They look alike. Can you please tell me the difference? EK. Mom, the Black Widow is better. It's mechanical, like I told you. The kid had this high-pitched voice, a really irritating one. Me. Your son is right. The difference is that the Black Widow is mechanical and has faster response times than the Ornata, which is mechanical. Google if you don't know what this is. The Black Widow was also more expensive, but that is logical, since it was mechanical. The EM looked over to the EK, who was smiling. EM. We'll take this one then. The EM walked to the register and I scanned the barcode. The keyboard was £129. B. Alright ma'am, that'll be £129. EM. What? $130 for a piece of plastic? What the hell? B. Calm down ma'am, it's the normal price. EM. My son plays competitively, he needs this. Me. Really? What does he play? The EK looked at me. EK. I play CSGO in a professional team. I just looked at him, holding my laughter. This underage kid had told me that he played in a K16 game professionally. It was hilarious. K16 is the equivalent of the ESRB rating team. Me. Oh really? What is the team name? The kid smiled more. His face kinda looked like a troll face. EK. Our team is called Killer B Esports. I burst into laughter. This kid had just told me of a group I didn't know of. Me. Hold on, I'll check. I looked up the team on my phone. I found a Steam group and looked at it. One of the members was called GSC69. I was laughing so hard because the kid was so serious about being professionals. Me. I'm sorry kid, but this gaming group is far from being professional. Even if you were professionals, I couldn't give you this keyboard for free, since you aren't sponsored by us. The mum was looking at me, being very angry. EM. What are you laughing at? He's a professional gamer. He is good. I've watched him play. We need to get this for free. You are so rude, young man. Me. I'm so sorry, but he's not a professional. I see no awards or anything to reference some sort of esport activity. EK. I used to play for the 3D Max Juniors. That doesn't exist and that isn't even Finnish. I just laughed even harder. I couldn't help it. This kid was so bad at lying. Me. Are you kidding me? Look at you. You're not even old enough to play CSGO. Not professionally. EM. He's underage? That's your best argument? How old are you? Me. I'm 14. EM. You're 14 and you call my son underage? Shame on you. Me. It's my TET week, so it's part-time. EM was looking at her son with a weird smile, and the kid smiled back. She turned to me. EM. We'll make a compromise. I will pay full price. I was getting suspicious from the tone of her voice, which had turned to a kind and soft voice. Me. And? EM. And I get those headphones from the shelf. Points to a pair of Razer Kraken 7.1S, $110. I looked at her with an annoyed gaze, and stayed quiet for a moment. Me. Are you kidding me? You're asking for a keyboard and headset for the price of one. I explained to her that we have some bundles sometimes, but she just can't make one out of thin air. She looked at me, annoyed. EM. Let me talk to your manager. Me. Okay. Point to some security cameras. Don't think you're trying to leave. You have cameras watching you. I walked to the warehouse and called for the store manager, Pekka, to come out and help me with a customer. Surprisingly, the EM and EK hadn't left. M. Hello ma'am, I'm Pekka. What seems to be the problem? EM. Your part-time employee is rude to me and makes fun of my son. Me. That's not entirely true. She claimed her son is a professional gamer in a team and they're trying to get equipment for free. M. Ma'am, is this true? EM. No, he's lying. The manager was just there, looking at this angry mum, her kid, and me. I'll check the camera recordings. He said that and went into the security room. Sometime later, he came out. Ma'am, I have to ask you to pay for the keyboard and leave. What the hell? He's rude to me and my son. We need these for free. My son is traumatized after your behavior. The other option is for you not to pay and to leave without the keyboard. Just looked at us, hesitantly paid for the keyboard, and was about to leave until she yelled from the front door. You lost a customer for life. I'm not coming back here ever again. Despite her actions, my work experience went well. I got good points for the work. Sometimes when I go to the store, I talk with Pekka about the pro player kid, and we laugh. Surprisingly, the EM and the kid never visited the store anymore. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed our first episode of /r/entitled parents. If you have any suggestions, make sure you leave them down in the comments section below. And make sure you subscribe so you can see our daily Reddit content. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.